ever feel like your sales manager just doesn't understand you, or maybe they don't speak the same language as you? You have a goal that's going in one direction, and your sales manager's goal is going in the other direction, or you're trying to get the most and you just don't see eye to eye. How does that impact you? It's definitely a problem that's happening. And I remember the first time I heard the concept of manage your manager, it was groundbreaking to me, right? I'd been in sales for almost 12 or 13 years at this point when I first heard I need to manage my manager. And what exactly does that mean? And how can that be a benefit to me, right? Well, the first thing is if you have one goal with one direction and your manager has a goal with a different direction, you're never going to meet in the same place. You're never going to see eye to eye. And that relationship of mentor, manager, and mentee, student is never going to flourish. So in order to fix that, you need to take a few minutes and you need to sit down with your manager and manage your manager. Explain to your manager that when you're in this sales company and you're in your goal setting phase and you're looking to accomplish, here's what you need from your manager. I know some of the people that have worked for me have sat down and said, hey, here's what I need from you. I need clear, direct feedback immediately. I also need to know that if you're too busy to do something or you can't respond right away, just tell me and I can make do. When I heard that feedback from someone who directly reports to me, I'm like, hey, you know what? You're absolutely correct. The problem is not a lot of people have those conversations. You sit and you say, hey, I'm frustrated, or I'm irritated, or my manager doesn't know what he's doing, or you misinterpret your manager's emotions, or you misinterpret your manager's direction, right? Achieving sales and achieving revenue is a two-way street. It is your responsibility. It's also the manager's responsibility. And the two of you can meet in the middle on a two-way communication street. You as the sales rep have to tell your manager, here's what I need from you. And you list out the 1, 2, 3, 4 things that you need from your manager. And you tell them, in order for me to hit my goal, in order for me to make the money I want to make, I need you to hold me accountable in this stage. Now, if you're a manager of people, when that conversation happens, it's going to present a new problem, okay? You're managing people. Now they're telling you exactly what they need. You have two choices. You either A, you listen, you respond, and you adapt, or B, you listen and you get defensive, okay? If you get defensive to when somebody that reports to you tells you, hey, you're not giving me what I need, that might as well be the end of that relationship, because the person who reports to you isn't going to come back to you anymore seeking guidance, seeking advice, or trying to get to the next stage of their career. As a manager and as a leader, this becomes an opportunity to say, okay, here's what you need, Joe Smith. Here's how I'm going to make it work for you. And what works for Joe may not work for Jane. And I, as the leader, have to be willing to adapt and have to be willing to adapt my coaching, my direction, the type of feedback I give. And it is your responsibility as the manager, if you have somebody that's new in your organization, or you feel like you're not connecting with, or your vibing or your vibe is off, that's when you have that conversation and say, hey, what do you need from me? Let's have an open dialogue. I don't have an ego in this conversation. I just want to know, how can I help you get the most out of your time with me here? Okay. That's a whole new era. That's a whole new depth of relationship when your people, your direct reports, trust you. So it's a two-way relationship. If you have a manager, it's your responsibility to coach your manager. Tell them exactly what you need, what you don't need, and be very direct. If you're the manager and you have someone giving you that feedback, then it is your responsibility to listen and adapt, okay? Now, I'm not saying tell your manager, hey, I need a pay raise tomorrow, or hey, I think your sales process that you've studied for 20 years is wrong. No, but what I'm talking about is, what do you need to your core, right? How do I motivate you? How do I hold you accountable? And as a sales rep, you have to turn around and say, here's how you hold me accountable, or here's my goal for this year. This is what I'm looking to accomplish. That relationship between manager and direct report is what drives organizations to millions of dollars. Okay. So I challenge you, find your manager, let them know what they need to do to manage to get the most out of you. And if you're the manager, if you're not getting those conversations, initiate those conversations. And when they do happen, leave the ego at the door. There's no ego in leadership. Your role is to get the most out of your people. And when success happens, it is all the fruits of their hard work. When failure happens, as the leader, it's your fault. Step up, encourage the conversation. Do me a favor, subscribe to the blog below. I'll catch you on the next one.